Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your bonus mid-February reading. This is going to be a bonus Valentine's Day weekend love energy and your mid-month. And then I'm going to pull energies for you and every sign you're dealing with. If you're new to me, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this resonates. And then I hope that if this does resonate with you, you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. There you are in your full power and glory, Capricorn. Trying to make shit happen this month, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. You may be dealing with a Virgo, or it just could be that you finally realize this is your soulmate. You met someone that just feels like that is the connection for you, and trying to figure out how to move forward. Oh my God, towards your happiness, joy, abundance. I love it. It's like moving towards happiness with this person. So as I was saying, Capricorn, I'm going to start off with I'm recording today, February 15th. Happy Valentine's Day for those of you that celebrated yesterday, but this is going to be your Valentine's Day weekend love energy. And then after we go through this, I will pull Romance Angel Oracle card to do your forecast for the 15th through the 29th. And then I'm going to pull energies for you and the signs you are dealing with, okay? So thank you guys once again. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'll be opening up my Etsy shop this weekend so that you can book a personal reading. I am still only limiting the availability, my appointments, to a few per week, a few per month. I have a really busy schedule, you guys. I do work full time, and so I have to work around that on top of my YouTube schedule. Also, I'm hoping that for the month of March, I will start my Patreon channel. So lots of goodness coming to you. Everything, once it's up and ready to go, will be linked in the description box below. Okay, you guys? So let's see what's going on here. Some of you guys are just feeling like in your energy, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, your Valentine's Day love energy. If you just met someone, or maybe this is a connection that you have with someone where you feel like you're connected to them, it doesn't have to be a Virgo, but I just said that because that was the first sign that popped up. The Queen of Pentacles I do associate with Virgo. The King of Pentacles I associate with you as the Capricorn. And the Hierophant is the Taurus card. So we got a lot of earth energy here. And it's beautiful that I see, wow, 3 aces. You guys, this is the start of something new, something wonderful. If this has been a long time committed relationship, know that things are shifting. That anxiety, that worry, the sleepless nights, whatever that you've gone through, I feel that some of you have been going through some financial issues. Others of you have been going through, some emotional tough times, healing, whatever it may have been. You're definitely getting out of that funk is what I'm hearing. Because the Ten of Swords is in reverse. And no matter how much, stress and energy you feel like you've been like run over by a truck. And I heard box truck for whatever reason. So maybe some of you guys are truck drivers, or, you know someone who is a truck driver, but I'm just hearing like box truck, someone who drives a truck for work. I'm hearing that, like maybe someone who deals with the truck energy. My candle just popped when I said that. So that is significant for someone here. Now, if you've been too focused on the things that haven't worked out, I feel like some of you have been in this mode of, woe is me. I can't seem to make any connection work. If you felt like something was lacking in your relationship or partnership, that's about to get cleared up. It's time for you guys to reveal your feelings for each other. There's passionate new beginnings with you guys. There's emotional feelings, like there's some truth and victory. There's new financial opportunities coming to you. I feel like this is a very positive new beginning. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, all the better. I know that can be a scary card, especially next to the Nine of Swords. But that mode of, been there, done that, overexhausted, emotionally spent, done. This new connection or this renewed surgence of love between you and your partner, done. You're moving on to bigger and better. I love it. I don't even feel like I need to pull any more cards. I really feel that, despite some of these cards that are not the greatest, you have so many more positive cards that are there. So what's causing you emotional discontentment and anxiety? The sleepless nights. What's the cause of that? It's all, I'm telling you guys, it is definitely coming to an end. If you lost someone though, if you were going through grief and like trapped grief, like unreleased grief that you've needed to heal from, I feel like you've finally shifted, turned a new leaf. Some of you may have lost your father or a father figure. Yeah. Okay, if I'm talking to the Capricorn female, you may have lost your husband. So, yeah, you're feeling like you lost your husband. It does, you don't fully get over that, but it will get easier for you. And I think that you didn't realize until now that it's getting a little easier to wake up day by day. The crying at night, missing your partner, your ex-husband or your husband or whatever, if you're a widower, I feel like you're healing from that. Not that you're completely over it, but yes, I feel like you're finally processing all these feelings, and the more you cry and let it out, I had to take a deep breath. The more you cry and let it out, the easier it's going to get. Not that you're fully healed, but it is hard. It is difficult to be in this big, huge, empty house without them. You're missing your partner in crime. The more you heal and you grieve, and I'm telling you, my candle keeps like crackling. So it's a confirmation from spirit. Those of you that are grieving a partner that you may have lost, sorry for your loss. Those of you that were missing or, let me catch my breath. I don't know if you guys can hear that, my candle crackling. It's popping. It's communicating with you guys. Very deep sadness, depression, grieving the loss of your husband, your spouse, a partner. The house does not feel like a home anymore. If you may have lost someone and then all of a sudden it took a while to bury or have the services, I feel that having the services is what helps you a little bit more with coping. If this was someone that had some health problems, I feel like you definitely felt like you were going through all of it with them. Okay? Things will get a little bit easier for you. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Don't be closed off to those that want to be around you, that want to help you find your way back to yourself. And those of you especially that have children, right? God, I'm seeing a funeral. So you may have had a funeral or you're planning a funeral because someone just passed. So, and if this isn't for you, Capricorn, this is someone that's immediately close to you. And so you may need to be there for this person that lost their partner, their soulmate. Now, if this isn't the person that lost their partner and soulmate, perhaps you may have lost a father figure, someone that you really looked up to. You feel a bit lost. It's like, it's someone that you confided in, like you felt like you need their approval or that you need their guidance, and then you're really, really missing that. You almost don't know what to do, what's the next step, especially if you just met someone new. It's like you feel like you don't necessarily have a trusted confidant that you can talk to about the situation. And it's like, if you just met someone new, it's like, wow, I'm really into them, I want to move forward with them, but you're second guessing yourself. And I really feel that you shouldn't. Trust the connection, trust what you feel, whether it's vibrationally, you know, like you guys are vibing at a certain level, emotionally, mentally, like you guys get each other, finish each other's sentences. You don't need somebody to tell you that that's a good connection for you. Trust your intuition, trust your gut. But I do feel a sense like, wow, you are absolutely missing the opportunity to reach out to them and tell them. So you may not be open to this, Capricorn, but I have to tell you, just sit in a quiet moment. If you can, give yourself like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes if possible. Do some quiet time, meditation, quiet time with connecting with your higher self, with your thoughts, and allow those thoughts and feelings to come up so that you can put those feelings of needing that reassurance to bed, because I feel that what you need to hear from this person will come through, whether from your higher self or whether you're going to suddenly feel this sense of peace and calmness, like you got their approval. I feel that if you go to their home, even though they're not there, and you have a little bit of a quiet time, contemplation mode there, I feel that you're going to leave their home with that sense of confirmation that you were looking for or that you needed. Like something will all of a sudden click for you and you're just like, that's it. I'm moving forward with my life. I know this is who I am going to move forward with. Okay, so that was important for some of you. Wow, that was pretty deep for you guys. So those of you that are dealing with loss and grief, my condolences to you guys, and I wish you, all the best in healing. Sending you lots of love. I do feel like happiness is around the corner for you guys. Some of you don't even realize how much you are in your own power at this moment. The sooner you realize that, the sooner things start to shift, change, and that happiness is going to be fulfilled on all levels. So let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, February 15th through the 29th. What is the love energy for my Capricorn friends? Okay, passion. Definitely feeling passion, flirtatious energy. Love it. One more card, please. Okay. I love it, you guys. Going on that, what I just said, if you feel like you needed that reassurance from someone, maybe it was your father figure, someone that you were close to that was, that you felt you could talk to them about anything and you needed like their sense of reassurance, know that at the end of the day, all that matters is that they want you to know that you deserve love. You're lovable. So if you were second guessing, whether or not this person was going to approve, just think of it this way. Do you feel loved in this connection? Does this feel like a connection you've never had before? You're deserving of that love. Just know that, okay? And so maybe this new connection that comes in, there's a lot of passion between the two of you. There's a lot of flirting. I'm telling you, you guys are vibing with someone new. Or if you are going through the mourning phase, if you are in a connection, like you're married, you're in a connection and you lost your father figure, someone close to you, you feel as though your relationship maybe was stagnant for some time. I feel like you're finally releasing some of that trapped grief and you're able to bring back the passion and the love energy into the relationship. I don't think that whomever this is that you lost would want to see you put your life on hold, your relationship on hold, because you are grieving to the point that you can't move forward. I want you to take a moment. I have to do this. Okay. I want you to take a moment, guys. Literally just sit, crisscross applesauce, right? Indian style, sit on the floor, get yourself grounded, fully seated on the floor, on your carpet. If you can do so at a park sometimes, just to feel the earth, because you are an earth sign and sometimes you need to do that to feel grounded. Walk in the grass barefoot. Give me a sec. I'm feeling a calling. Where are they? I'm feeling called to pull these for you. Those of you that are grieving, we'll expand on that. That are missing someone they may have recently lost. That may have passed. Take a moment. Seriously, Capricorn, take a moment, sit in a quiet position. My phone just went off. I got a message. So clearly that message is coming to you. I feel that those of you that are dealing with grieving, you're about to hear the message that you've been wanting to hear. If you feel like taking a deep breath right now, take a really deep breath through your belly. Release it through your mouth. Do that about 3 times. I'm serious, Capricorn. Do that right now. Those of you that are like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm serious. Because the minute you hear this message, and I'm going to feel it very strongly, I feel it coming for you, is going to be a huge, oh my God, Capricorn. I just felt your grief. I'm literally crying for you guys. You're about to hear a message that you need to hear to release it. Understand, Capricorn, they had to leave that way. You may not have been ready to release them or let them go, but this was their time. And they want you to know they're still with you. This was just how they had to leave. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. I told you they're still with you. That's why I'm feeling this. I'm literally crying, you guys. They are standing right next to you. Take a deep breath and let it out. I know this isn't for everyone. This is for those that need to hear this. And you need to release that grief. I feel like I'm releasing it for you. The earth is our school. And one more so that I can move on for everyone else that didn't need to hear this. I just heard that. There is no time where I am. The time is only on earth. Okay, one more. Jesus, I just felt the nudge. One more. There is one more very important message for you guys. So, this is very important. That's why this needed to come out. You may feel a huge, huge absence, but know that they were met by so many loving people. They are not alone, and they want you to know that you are not alone either. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to continue this. Okay, Capricorn. That was a little deep for me. I am very sensitive to these types of energies, and I was absolutely tapping into someone who had some trapped grief that they needed to release, whether it was something recent or that they've been holding on for some time. So if this didn't apply to you, thank you for sticking around and waiting for these messages. Whether this is the Capricorn that wasn't dealing with a deceased loved one, or either or. Let's get to these. Your love energy for February 15th through the 29th. You've got passion, flirt, and you deserve love. So let's see what's going on for my Capricorn friends for the rest of this month. In a love connection, maybe guarding yourself from a love connection, or maybe this person that you met is a bit guarded. There's more to them that you realize, and you're trying to figure out, what are they hiding from me? Or vice versa. They may be feeling that about you. They may be guarded from you. Okay, so they both flew out in reverse. Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. It's like you put them on ice. Maybe you're dealing with someone who can be very angry and agitated and manipulative. And maybe you're dealing with someone who can be a bit cold. I know sometimes some people see the Queen of Swords as the Virgo card. So if you're dealing with an angry Virgo, which I hope you're not because that kind of sucks. Yeah, they're not happy about whatever decisions that you're making here. Five of Swords energy, winning at all costs. I also feel that if these two cards didn't come up in reverse, that's a repeating card, I believe. Yeah. There does need to be some sort of truth that needs to be spoken, whether it's your feelings, what your intentions are, or their feelings coming back into the picture, whether you or them, what the intentions are. Is this something casual? Is this something serious? Do you really like them? I feel that somebody here is not hearing everything they want to hear, or maybe there's no communication. And they're not sure if they should stick around and wait around for you or vice versa, right? So, yeah, this type of energy is what you may be dealing with that is gonna bump you out of your funk to make you realize you've got passion, flirtatious, lighthearted energy, and you deserve love. And as long as you're dealing with this kind of, you know, bullshit energy, arguing, fighting, being stuck in your head because perhaps someone is making you feel stuck in your head, like, I feel like someone is bringing in self-doubt within you. Like they're trying to make you feel like you don't deserve love. You'll never find someone to love you. If they're talking down to you and you met someone new and you're just like, no, I'm digging this connection with them. And, you know, maybe this is someone that you've been going back and forth with, or maybe this is someone that you still have a connection to. Maybe you have children together. You're not getting along, but they keep you stuck and stagnant and unable to move forward because they make you feel like you don't deserve love, but you do. Get out of your head. Don't give over your power so easily, Capricorn. So if there is no communication with this new connection or whatever this connection is here that you're thinking of exploring, if there is no communication, tell me what's going on between these two. What needs to be said? What does Capricorn feel about them? What do they feel about Capricorn? Okay. So you're feeling like you're a bit hopeless. You're just withdrawn, staying single. If you're dealing with a crazy ex or, you know, someone that just you're going back and forth with and you know you should put an end to it, but you can't seem to. Confessions. So you, again, you are going through it, my friend. Emotional whirlwind. This person that you're dealing with, that you keep going back and forth with, entertaining, or maybe you're not with, but they're making you feel unworthy. They're bringing in this emotional whirlwind. You need to stand in your own truth. You need to heal yourself. If you found someone that appreciates you and loves you, that's who you need to connect with. At the end of the day, choose the one that you feel the most loved, appreciated, cared for, at ease, at peace. There's no second guessing. There's no, you just feel like it's an honest connection. So you may be keeping a distance from the person that you should be with, instead of the other way around. The distance should be between you and the person that's, you know, keeping you in this Eight of Swords energy. That's who you should be keeping a distance from. And I understand why you're doing this, because you're going through it emotionally, so you don't want to bring that energy into this new relationship, new partnership. Knowing you deserve love, you do need to just keep both of them at a distance for the time being until you feel ready to cut away the energy that doesn't serve you, that's not for your highest good, so that you can open yourself up to new energy. Ghosting, disappearing. Yeah, so here's the scenario I'm seeing. there's still someone from your past you're either going back and forth with, whether you have a relationship or not. Maybe you're still hooking up. Maybe it's a karmic thing. Maybe it's just someone who has way too much power or say in your life. You met someone new, you feel a connection to, but you end up ghosting them because you're dealing with this emotional whirlwind from the past, and you're keeping your distance from the new connection, still trying to, you know, release yourself from the old. And so the new connection's like, I can't believe this person just ghosted me. What's next for the new connection? Because be careful, they take it as you ghosted them. They might not let you back in. Yeah. Things are frozen for the time being. I'm not going to take all of these, but it may mean something to some of you. The masculine energy feels a spiritual connection, but they are sidetracked by this old energy, by this negative, toxic, whatever, karmic energy, fill in the blank, whatever it applies to you. So for the time being, I feel like they think you're in a happy mode, you're in a better place, you're better off without them while they figure their shit out. And so whether you or them, they're being a bit guarded and apprehensive and just cautious because they don't want to bring in their baggage, their drama, and hurt you. There's so many layers and complexity to this whole situation. So if you are cross-watching a Capricorn, know that there is more to this than meets the eyes. Don't take it personal if they ghosted you. They are dealing with old shit. They will eventually come in and tell you what they were dealing with and why they had to keep their distance for the time being. I do feel like they are feeling this connection with you, but they don't, it's like they don't want you to get caught up or consumed by their drama. They're really doing you a favor. I know that you don't feel like it is, but they are. And so you just have to wait and see if they're going to come back in a better place or if this even goes anywhere at the end. Okay, so let's see, Capricorn and the signs they are dealing with. Let's start with Aries. Capricorn and Aries couples and connections. Knight of Swords. Okay, so if things have been at a stalemate, they've been stagnant, you guys are just like not getting along. I feel that some of you may just finally be at that point of like, okay, either we decide to work this out or we decide to end it, leave it, put it to death. I don't want to stay in this stagnancy any longer. So what's the outcome? Okay, so some of you guys are just finally going to say enough is enough. Unpause this situation. I want a new beginning, right? Let's make this work. And if you're not in this energy of wanting to make it work, then goodbye. As above, so below. I will make my life the joy and happiness that I want and not sit in this crying over spilled milk bullshit, right? Capricorn and Taurus couples and connections. The Devil card. Okay. There's something, I feel like there's a codependency here within a family unit. It's like you can't feel emotionally fulfilled unless your partner is, or vice versa. Like, no matter what I do for them, I can't make them happy. And it's a codependency thing. So please be careful of that. You guys should be happy as individuals and bring that happiness and joy together. I feel instead one or both of you may have some toxic traits, and so it's the ultimate block between your wish fulfillment, emotional contentment, joy, peace, love, happiness. Capricorn and Gemini couples and connections. I just heard we're happy or you're happy when I say we're happy. So if you or your Gemini is in a funk or in a bad mood, you're not allowed to be happy. You're not allowed to, like, I feel like there's some miscommunication here. You know, like you have some sort of argument or disagreement with them, and like you're like, what's that got to do with me type thing. And so they get mad at you for wanting to stay in high vibing energy or stay in happiness and joy. And it's like, if their life is falling apart, our life is falling apart. It's like they're not okay with you being happy if they're not happy. So you guys dealing with some toxic energy here. Okay, Capricorn and Cancer, couples and connections. Yeah, there's no new beginnings here with you guys. You haven't been getting along. There's breakups in the works, or you just recently broke up, or it's getting to that point of like, I'm done with this. I'm giving more to this connection or relationship than you are, or vice versa. Yeah, no more of that. I'm done. I'm strong enough to leave now. I've seen the error of my ways. I realize that you're never going to give me everything that I want. We're not going to be able to make each other happy. That was, okay, with Cancer, Capricorn and Leo, couples and connections. Fast forward movement, swift communication in regards to what? Okay. Emotional energy, being stuck in your head. If you or your Leo withdrew, it did, like, again, the ghosting left people second guessing. Is this a real connection or not? Left them out in the cold. You left them out in the cold. They left you out in the cold. There will be some communication that's going to clear that up. Capricorn and Virgo, couples and connections. Okay. This is getting your emotions in order, putting a death to the toxic karmic from the past, whatever it may be. You're like, been there, done that, over with. I'm moving forward and I'm starting over again. I know what I feel for this person. I know that I need to feel emotionally whole, joyous, contentment. I see my happily ever after at the end. And the minute you say no to that karmic person, that wheel of fortune, that wheel of destiny brings you together with your soulmate. That could be Virgo, or it may, be a connection that you're destined to be with for the time being or for the long term. But I do feel that there is emotional energy here that isn't being said. Virgo is your wish fulfillment, or you are Virgo's wish fulfillment. Yeah, but I feel like they don't know everything that's going on in your life. You've kept them in the dark. Yeah, you've kept them in the dark. You're blocking them from knowing everything. Okay, Capricorn and Libra, couples and connection. Okay, maybe they're a bit of a soulmate here. Forward movement, wanting to make it work. If you come back to a Libra, or a Libra comes back to you, they're wanting to make it work. It's like they're realizing, especially on this Valentine's Day weekend, that you are it, baby. Let's move forward together. That's 2 3s. Let's make plans for the future. I am ready, willing, and able to make this work. Yeah. Victory, good times ahead. I see a couple that's willing to make things work and put things behind them. Okay. Capricorn and Scorpio, couples and connections. Oh, speaking of Scorpio with the Tower card. Okay, I need to take one more. They come in to say something and shake the ground that you're on. Oh my God. They can be very cutting with their words. Be careful. If you guys hook up over Valentine's Day weekend and you think that maybe this is going to take a positive turn, know that this is going to, I'm sorry, I got to say this is going to be your worst fight, argument, disagreement yet. Okay? But it may be what you need to finally end this karmic cycle if you do have a karmic relationship with them, because you've been juggling back and forth, wondering whether or not you should move on, move forward. Maybe you have a new connection. Maybe you just know it's time to put this to an end. It hasn't brought you any happiness for the long haul in a really long time. And the moment you do, guess what, baby? You graduate. Things get put to an end. New chapter in your life. New doors open up for you. Yes. Six of Wands. Hello. You've got more than one option here. Someone that is really into you, that you can have victory and success. I mean, look at the laurels here. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on. That was with Scorpios. So Capricorn and Sagittarius couples and connections. That's a bit of a stressful connection and relationship. You may be going through a divorce or separation and you're just like, at this point, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do what I need to do, or that is what your Sagittarius is saying, doing. Yeah. If you've been coming and going into the Sagittarius's life, or they're yours, right? They're coming in and out of your life. It's coming to an end. It's time to do the right thing, ending this completely, being single, or both going their separate ways. It's brought nothing but stress. It's kind of like, sorry for everything I've done in the past. Let's bygones be bygones and let's move on. Capricorn dealing with the Capricorn couples and connections. Seven of Cups and the King of Swords. So, and the King of Wands. Okay, those two have come up together in other readings. I can't remember with what partnerships, but, you know, again, if that is the same-sex relationship, or perhaps you have both in your chart, it's time to clear it up. Okay, so Capricorn and Capricorn, right? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, yeah, Capricorn. If you're wanting to work something out with them or them, it's like, okay, I know you got options. It's time to let them all go. You want this with me? It's got to be only me. I'm not going back to old ways. I'm not going back to, you know, old shit. That's it. Over and done with. I do feel that you will get your new beginning, but you need to be on the same page with this person. Capricorn, Aquarius couples and connections. Taking your time, getting your feet wet into what's coming up for the future. Yeah, so you finally make that decision to move forward. It's moving forward slowly but surely. You're releasing this person energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it may be. And Capricorn and Pisces couples and connections. There you are, Capricorn. And there is no forward movement here. Stuck, stagnant. You're literally, it's like no movement. You're not moving. You're in one spot, one position. You can't see ahead of you. Yeah. Nine of Swords. You can't even see what's to come. The love is there, but you know it's not going anywhere. This is a difficult ending. You know you want a new beginning. Perhaps your partner wants a new beginning. I just heard it. Your partner wants a new beginning and it's causing you nightmares. You don't want them to have a new beginning because it's like, no, you're my partner. But you guys aren't moving forward. There's no future between the two of you. So, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so before I end this reading, I'm going to end it with some love notes, Whispers of Love Oracle messages. Whispers of Love Oracle messages. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let me have some loving messages for them. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Who else had this? I think it was Virgo. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And honesty is essential. Someone else had that as well. But let me show these beautiful cards to you guys. Look at that. Look at the beautiful detail. You are going through some changes, some transformations. Things are changing for the better for you. You are evolving, you're healing, you're growing. You're being more receptive to new ways, new changes, new paths. Have faith. Trust your faith in the situation that things will evolve. to your highest good. And look at this, be supportive. So if you are going through some tough times, or maybe this person, your ex, or whoever you may be interested in, I also feel that they may be more supportive than you realize. Maybe you're afraid to let them into what's going on. Look at all these beautiful butterflies. There's more to meets the eye about this connection, but you may be surprised as to how supportive they may actually be, or vice versa. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Because at the end of the day, oops, honesty is essential. Give me a sec. It flew down here. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. And I was going to end it with that, but I have this cute little deck called Angel Whispers. And I just want to pull a couple angel whisper messages for you guys that may need to hear from your spirit guides, guardian angels, or your deceased loved ones. What is the message that we need to close out, that Capricorn needs to hear? Woo, yeah, I got spirit here with me, you guys. All right. I can feel them. All right. Sometimes what you seek is as simple as being still and staying focused. Didn't I say that earlier? Take a moment to connect with yourself, your higher self. That connection, that word of approval or reassurance that you needed from your deceased loved one or your spirit guides or your higher self, it's there, it's coming to you, but you do need to take some time for yourself. Stop worrying, your desires are manifesting. Finding a feather is a sign your guardian angels are by your side. So again, those of you that needed to hear these messages, you're going to start finding those synchronicities, those signs, coins, feathers, hummingbirds, dragonflies. And I told you guys, Spirit keeps confirming everything I've told you. Go outside among nature to ground yourself and center your soul. Capricorn, happy Valentine's Day, my love. Have a wonderful rest of the month, a beautiful Valentine's Day weekend. Enjoy your surroundings, your friends, your family members. I hope that this brought a lot of healing and clarity and love to you guys. Please do me a favor and give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If those spirit messages did not apply to you, but you know someone that it did apply to, go ahead and share this video with them. It is important. This can help someone through the grieving process, okay? And that's why I do this. So have a wonderful month of February. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. We'll see you for your March reading or maybe your Mercury retrograde reading. So take care. Bye.